KTN News.
Now, the third edition of the Absa Inspire Me conference has kicked off today here in Nairobi, Kenya, bringing together women in business from over 12 African countries such as Malawi, Mauritius, Ghana, and South Africa. Anchored on 4 pillars: access to finance, access to markets, access to mentorship, network, and coaching and information. The conference, organized by Absa Bank, aims to empower women to take their businesses to the next level. Industries such as textile, agribusiness, fashion, and finance, to name a few, are represented. Let's now link up with Nicole. Nicole, talk to us about what exactly is happening.
A very good afternoon to you, Ashley, and thank you very much. Just like you said it, I'm coming to you live from the Absa Inspire Me Conference 2024. Now, it is quite a grim reality even as we talk about women in businesses, because first, women are labeled as risky propositions to lend to, which means that they're not able to access capital, and in the event they access capital, they access it at a higher interest rate compared to other businesses. It is also worth noting that women-led businesses in sub-Saharan Africa currently stand at 25.9%, and these are key GDP and economic growth drivers, but they remain quite underserved. Again, women-led businesses, or rather women, most likely do not have the collateral which lenders are mostly looking for in order to give them loans. You know, we're talking about logbooks, we're talking about title deeds, and these and other challenges are what Absa aims to bridge the gap on with the Inspire Me conference. And joining me right now is Madam Elizabeth Wasuna from Absa. Thank you very much, Madam, for joining us. Please tell us more about the Inspire Me Conference 2024.
First of all, thank you very much for having me. I think this is a wonderful opportunity for women. Absa Inspire Me Conference, this is the third edition we're having. We started the edition in 2021, where we were going through COVID. And at that point, we found that women really needed support in being able to learn and relearn things that were good for their business. So today we sit here 3 years down the line, knowing that we are doing the right thing. Last year we were in Ghana. We had the Inspire Me conference in Ghana, still hosted by Absa Bank. And we took 30 of our women entrepreneurs to Ghana. This year, we then said, let's do it even bigger because we have an opportunity. And the women really gave us feedback and said, look, we need to be connected. This Africa Continental Free Trade Area story, where are we? You know, how do you support us in being able to get financial, but even non-financial information? So our Inspire Me conference is really about empowering the woman, but also making sure she can tell her story. Because in storytelling, we're able to inspire other women to be able to pivot.
Tell us more about the different partnerships that you have with other banks to enable women access finance and capital for their businesses.
So the truth of the matter is, where we are with women conversations, there is no way we can do it alone. If you look at our proposition that speaks to access to finance, which is what we do well, there's access to networks, access to markets, and access to mentoring and coaching. Especially the last 3 items, we can't do them on our own. So we've sought partners for whom we have mutual benefits. There's ITC She Trades. They have been very supportive in being able to empower women with information, markets, support us in being able to transport women from one area to another, and that has really been helpful. Africa Guarantee Fund have helped us to be brave, because the truth is, as an organization, we were going into lending to women as an initial stage, and we wanted to know that we could collect data, we could be able to find the women, and that the proposition was stable. Our proposition at Absa Bank is called She Proposition, which means see her empowered. And we really wanted to empower women. So we found 5% of loans issued out to women. So it has really made us brave, bold, to be able to reach out to women. For us to reach out to women, we also know that women are across Kenya. And an organization that has really supported us in being able to reach the women has been Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. And the support of their women section, we've been able to walk the journey with them across the Kenyan continent, the Kenyan country. And it has really helped us find women so that we could have conversations with them. So I believe partnerships, and we have so many others. There's Always, which is an organization of women in trade. We also seek support from Finance in Motion because they've been able to support us with guarantees and technical assistance. And this is our conversation and our ask, is that we find more partners who can support us. Because this is not just a business that is going to be, it's not a small-time business. It's a business that needs to scale, and it's a business that needs to be sustained. So the more partners we have, the more programs we can be able to employ. We can be able to reach what we call the 1 million women that we had targeted to reach in the first 5 years of our program.
All right. I know one of the things that you will be talking about is export readiness. Please touch a little bit more on that.
So the truth of the matter is we in Kenya have fantastic products, we have fantastic services. So even as we look at the Kenyan domain, we know that some of the goods and services that we have needs to go out into the international market because of the demand. 3 years ago, we took some of our clients, the women businesses, especially in the agriculture space, to Madrid, Spain, where we had the largest expo of flowers and fruits and vegetables. And in there, we started having conversations with buyers. And they came to us and said, we love what we're seeing. We love the chilies. We love the agricultural products. But now we want you to send us a container every month. And suddenly we realized there was a gap. We found that women needed to prepare themselves to, first of all, consolidate. They needed to understand the logistics. They needed to understand the compliance, the certifications. And so we began to walk the journey, again with partners, to ensure that women can be prepared proactively to be able to export. So some of the conversations you'll be seeing in the room, some of the partners in the room are very keen in being able to support women to move their, their goods and services across in a structured manner so that we don't lose out at the end of the day.
Thank you very much for making time to talk to us.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, there you have it, Ashley. Among some of the things that we'll be talking about in this conference is export readiness, as well as how women can access finance to take their businesses to the next level, wherever it may be. Thank you very much, and back to you in studio.
Thank you so much for that. That is the third edition of the Absa Inspire Me conference that kicked off today here in Nairobi, bringing together women in business from over 12 African countries such as Malawi, Mauritius, Ghana, and South Africa. That's all we had for you here on News Desk. I am Ashley Mazuri. Enjoy the rest.